Hello! I've arrived here! If we haven't met before, my name's Kaiko. Thanks for joining me. I was ready to continue on our journey to... I don't know where the hell we are, actually. I still don't know where she is. Besides... north. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know where she is. There's a bunch of Greek stuff, but I don't think that means anything. Bunch of weird noises down here too, like maybe it's a prison sounds? Like movie prison sounds, you know? Anyway, I guess let's literally jump into it, huh? What's the worst that could happen? Giant rats, of course. Oh, I killed it already. Well, I mean, it's just a rat. I guess that makes sense. Alright. So there appears to be nothing else besides this block that I can move. Yep, sure enough. Let's do that then, I guess. Right, I'll hold it. And again, I imagine it'll just go right over top of this body with no problem. Sure enough. It's gonna leave a mess on the floor. Gross. Alright, let's see what terrible things are out here. What do you suppose that is? Is this a prison? Oh. Naruhodo. We're supposed to push and not pull. I get it, that's fine. There was no way to know. There was no way to know before doing it. Oh, it wouldn't be so bad if she wasn't so slow with it. I mean, I get it. It's probably a really heavy block. That's okay. We got some time. One more? She made some tea. It's really cold today. I was gonna have coffee, but then, I didn't want to make it. It's reached an all-time low of laziness, and I didn't even want to make coffee on my Keurig. Can you go up? Go ahead, go up. All the way up. I guess you can jump that high. That's fine, too. Now, I will admit that's not what I expected was going to happen. Do backflip. What the da? Did it scare me? Hi! Welcome back. I wasn't expecting that. Ah, that door did open. Am I gonna get trapped in here? How was your day? Mine was getting... bonked my head. I get... What, is there an up in here? I guess? I don't know why he looks down. It's just an up. That's all there is. Maybe that's where the rats came from. Who knows? I have to remember to walk slowly. I wonder if I could just push the block down there. I feel like that would be easier. The one time I was expecting rats, there wasn't any. Those were some big rats. Yeah, you didn't see the first one I killed when I fell in there and then rolled a block over top of it. I'm sure it left a big mess. I didn't look, but I'm sure it did. I can only imagine. Oh, this place is really dark. The sister... Where is that? Where the hell are we? As I think we're like hopping all over the earth here, or all over the planet here. Yeah, Earth is fine. I could have just stuck with Earth, but I don't actually know where we are. Like, it doesn't say. And without the names, right? It just seems like we're in the same place this whole time. Pretty uneventful. Trying to shift my sleep. There's some free scat for you. Shift my sleep schedule since I'll be on nights for 2 weeks. Gross. How'd that go? How did you do that? Oh, looks like my little demon's been chewing on my cable here. How's I can go? I could never do that. Even when I worked nights, I was not successful in having a proper sleep schedule. It was bad. Part of that though is I was just out of... I can't remember if it was the summer I was still in, like my senior year in high school. No, it must have been just after I graduated. And my mother was not very good at letting me sleep, even during regular sleeping hours. So when I was trying to sleep during the day, she was like, "Hey, you got 2 hours of sleep. That should be enough, right? You need to get up. Get up, give me attention." I found some alligators. And, gargoyles? What those are. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun place. What? There's some more rats. Well, to be fair, none of them are really bad enemies. It's not like they're dinosaurs. Those things. Actually, those weren't really bad either. I killed one. Oh, they died in the same spot. I'm sure once I go back to days, I'll be used to the night sleep schedule. Oh yeah, for sure. Because it's 2 weeks. Are you 2 weeks on nights and then 2 weeks on days? So I think that's typically how human bodies work. And even, I dare say, humanoid bodies, because I mean that's how it works for me. What is this sudden quick turning? Was this always a feature that I just didn't know about? I mean, she's zipping around. I've always had to turn slowly. Why does that make any sense? This is the button to make her walk slowly. Why does she turn quicker when you hold it versus when you don't? Oh, no, she's made a liar out of me. Is it... What the hell happened? swear this has never been the case. I mean, we can go back and watch my past streams. Shit does not turn this quickly. Alright, Lara. It's just that way until you get to a certain point, and then it's like, alright, you can, you got the hang of the camera, I think. But not of jumping. Guess wanna try this again? Did I try to jump on your left foot? Lara. Yep, 2 weeks. 2 weeks days, 2 weeks nights. I don't like that. People aren't made for that. That's not how people are supposed to work. I mean, technically, people aren't made to work nights either, but I understand, you know, businesses and whatnot. But schedules are important, and it's hard to make a routine out of just 2 weeks. For most things, except sleep, I think. I have a hard time with sleep anyway, so changing it up would be a real big problem for me. I see you over there, rat. Lara doesn't, but I do. What you doing up there? You can wait for me to jump down so you can bite me? Do you think she can jump across to there? Because that looks like a place I need to shimmy. Or not, I guess it's not shimmy. Was it when you just hang from the wall and like slide over? Is there a word for that? Would that be considered a shimmy? I'll just continue this way. See there, slow turn. Is it only with the guns that she do a fast turn? I don't know. I'm not gonna try to figure it out. Alright, what we got down here? We've got the quote-unquote flower pot. Is that it? Can you interact with it? Can you push it on somebody's head, like cartoon character? Nope. That's all that appears to be, is just the end. I don't think she can jump that high. I guess it could be a place that you jump to from up there. That would make sense. A sidle? That might be it. Yeah. I was trying to think if I've read adventure books like that explain that kind of thing, but I don't think I have. So there's, like, I have nothing to base it off of. Probably not there because I don't know how to open up that. Looks like I need a key. Need a key. Alright. Or just follow. No. It's fine. I didn't need to move from here anyway, so. Alright. Over to this rat then. That will probably immediately push me off. It'll be fun. So, grand old time. It's a weird word in itself, isn't it? Sidle. It's kind of nice gonna be. Positive it's not my controller and my keyboard. I guess you could consider a keyboard a controller, though it's not typically how it goes. That's not what I expected to happen either. I thought for sure he would just come at me. Nope. He'd be like, oh, I'm out of here. Those are some big teeth, too. Alright. Thank you. I don't know what that first one was. This would hurt so much. Especially there, it appears that she's just shoving her hands through the wall versus even holding on to it. I'm not sure that I could hang there for very long. A key troller. A key troller. I get it. I get it. I'll accept that. That is acceptable. I'm not sure I could just hang there very long, let alone actually move anywhere. That takes a lot of strength. And probably a level of calmness. I think one of the keys here would be not to panic, and I don't think I could do that. Let's see, I either make it across or fall to my death. Probably just death then, I guess. She bamboozled me. She was like, I got this. No, I don't. Loser. Alright, what's at the end of this? A key! I already found my first key, look at that. It's probably not going to be for either one of those doors. That seems really easy. Compared to all the other puzzles we've been doing. Seems pretty easy. Still slow. I don't get it. Still slow turn. Just that one time. Alright, what are you doing here? Just falling down? Oh, not back. Okay, there we go. And... can you look up? Okay. Well, this key could go anywhere. Damn it. I see, that's the difficult part. The annoyance of... but where does the key go? Think I can climb up on the balcony? Probably not. Can I jump there? See, if I fall down, that seems like that would hurt. I'll give it a shot, I guess. I just want to walk forward. Okay. Success. And now we save. I want to forget that. And here we go. Alright, well, I guess at least it's I don't understand what the trick is for jumping besides pushing the freaking button. I don't know if this is a place I can actually go in. I think this is a place I come out of. Yes. Okay. So now... oh, I guess let's go down here. Let's see what's at the bottom. Killed everything already, so... didn't mean any issues. Maybe I'll find some health. I'm always up for some more health. This must have been full with water before, huh? Man, climate change, am I right? Oh, I see one door. Two door. But you're not... oh, there's a key in there. Ah. I wonder if the locks, I guess is what I would call them, are color-coded. It's also a weird placement for locks on the wall, not on the actual door. It's really advanced engineering for these places. Actually, most of the things in here are like really advanced engineering. The spam bots are out early tonight. Yeah, they are. Actually, I've seen them in other streams too. Like, not even my own. It's like, wow, you guys don't miss a beat, do you? I don't even know exactly what it is. Like, what is the purpose of them? Because it's not like it's a website or anything like that. It's just... Why? Why though? Alright, let's see what we got down here. I saw a door, so... I guess it's not a door, but a hole. A secret! Bullets. I better not drown for bullets. I'd be really mad if I drown for bullets. Ah, no, it's fine. Plenty of time. Psh. You guys were worried. Well, this is an interesting pool. There's no shallow end, which is a little weird, but... There's something. What is those? I thought those were like a gold accent. Now I don't know what it is. Now where am I? I do hear some movements. Here's the lever. Something tells me I'm gonna have to flood it with more water. That's just based on... solely based on Ocarina of Time. Seems like what I would do here. I don't think I can jump up there. Okay, it's a good deal. I can do that. No problem. No problem. What is that walking sound? Why are there voices? Like, you hear the like, let me mute this for a second. The adventure music. Where's my mouse? Mouse, don't go. It sounds like... Well, that's her, but... Do you hear it? Do you hear walking? Do you think that's... Is that supposed to be a rat? Is that a rat walking around? Is that what rats sound like when they walk? And then what's that sound? I'm pretty sure that's just like movie prison sounds. Pretty sure it's like people's voices in there. What kind of sound thingy is this? I wonder if this is after I get into one of the rooms. Oh. Can't go there. Yeah, must be. Let me go back over here and just double check that I can't get up here. I don't think I can though. Seemed like it was too high. Can you get up there? Nope. Alright, that's that then. So this is the later one. Is this an up? Nope. That's just a place to trick you to drown. Got it. Thank you, game. Generic concrete building sounds is what that is. That are leaky. could be used for an asylum as well. But it does give it, it's like, it's out of place and it makes it more creepy than I think it should be. So how do I get back up there then? Probably I gotta jump. Jump up this way. I don't know if I can make that. I'll do my best. That sounded like a locker, didn't it? Oh, okay. I didn't think I could make that. She did it. She proved me wrong. Just like, psh, I got this. I wonder what's up there. And can I make this jump? She can. Can I get up here now? Is this a... Oh, it's not... It's just a seat. That's where the... Alright, I guess I don't understand. I don't need to. That's fine. It's just the wall. The light's different at specifically that point. That seems like a really far jump. Let's give it a shot. Ooh. Yeah, we're not gonna keep that. I won't try to make it again, but we're not gonna keep that. That'll hurt a lot. As I imagine it would. That's a very long way to fall. Right, probably need to go to the other side. No, Lara. No, 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 no. You can do this. You made it over here. You can make it back. Oof. I honestly didn't think she was going to make it. Wee. Okay. Don't overjump it. All right. I mean, you shouldn't. Don't. Look, I just want you to. I just want you to hang. There you go. Seriously though, what is the point of that? Because it's not even like they use the same letters even. But it is the same pattern. It's always 3 letters, a period, or a full stop, and then another 3 letters with varying degrees of capitalized. Ah, yes. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. I don't know what that even is supposed to mean. I do like that they use, like, that one's not, I don't know what that one is. I wouldn't even know how to pronounce that, but I do like that they most of the time they use, like, real people's names. Like, it could be a real person, so you have to guess, second guess yourself. Like, is Norma Jean here a real person? Or have I been bamboozled? Whee! Woo. I actually thought we were going to overjump that one. Sometimes she does these like huge jumps. Other times she just can't jump at all. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. I'm not doing that all over again. It's, you know, if they really wanted to make this difficult, not that it's not. I'm not going to argue that. But I am surprised that they didn't make it so you can't have like you had to do specific save points. You couldn't just save anywhere in the game. Like this. That would certainly make it difficult. Or like a... Is it Bloodborne or Dark Souls that does the... When you die, you just have to start all over again? I'll have to look into it. I think if you put it in your web browser, it installs some sort of virus. Not sure though. Why though? Also, who would do that? Like, I mean, I guess you might want to Google search it. That would be a thing that I would accidentally do. But like I said, it's never the same thing. So I don't know. I wouldn't specifically look up any one thing. Let's see. Why would they? Why? Can you be the key that I need? What are you doing there? Oh, good. It's the right one. We got... Ooh. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. I don't want to fall down. I do like that these aren't like actual gorilla sounds. They just really used some guy making noises. Because you can tell when it dies. Like that is a human voice. Well, I take that back. I don't actually know what a gorilla sounds like when it's been shot. So who knows? It really could be a real thing. That is honestly something I've never heard. Nor care to, so. Alright, cool. Now I'm here. So that's something. Yeah. What is the point of this? Can I jump up here? Oh, I can. I always forget how far she can jump. Or both Dark Souls and Bloodborne do that. Never got very far when I played Bloodborne. I've actually never played either of those games. I feel like I never really had the desire to do it. That block looks suspicious, but I'm sure it's just the texture. I never really had the desire to play those games because it's like, to what purpose? So I can say that I played it? I mean, I can honestly say that I did that now and nobody would care. Then I started streaming, and now I kind of want to do those things to just prove that I can. Like, what did I recently pick up? I purchased Getting Over It. It's, the game's stupid hard. For most people. Lara. I mean, I guess this one's not your fault. This is totally the camera angle, but... No, okay, that was... How many times I have to push the friggin' jump button, Lara? Just jump. Can you jump? Alright. She has to run. You have to do a running jump. Okay. They didn't even need to grab. Why then? What? Who? Where? What's happening? Who the hell shot me? What? Where? Where the hell did he come from? What is this? The disappearing man is back. I bet he doesn't even show himself until I jump across, because that's how this game works. Fine, dude. I don't know how you even shoot me at that angle, but if it's war you want, it's a war you're gonna get. Pilgrim. As soon as I can figure out how to jump properly. Can you hear the click? Can you hear the clicking of me pressing the button? All you have to do, Lara, all you have to do is jump when I push the button. This is why I don't play those games. See how that's the button? Yeah, even when I hold it down, you just continuously jump. Can we jump now? First thing. Second thing. Been saving for this moment. Quit running around like that. Got your back. Oh, out of bullets. This is the best shootout ever. And he disappeared, right? Where the hell did he go? How? There's no door here. He must be Nightcrawler. I'm actually fighting Nightcrawler from the X-Men. You know, whatever. He's gone. Oh, bullets this guy is taking either. Like, yeah, I get it. I've taken a lot of bullets, but I'm the protagonist here. I'm supposed to. Wow, and she jumped? Oh my goodness. Something gonna fall on me? And big health pack, so it's like, you know, you got shot a bunch of times, so there you go. Also, I collected all those bullets and went right through them. Am I right? And now, what do? We jump over there? Try to jump up there? I feel like if I try to jump that gap, I'll just end up grabbing... Are those bullets? Looks like a glow stick from here. Probably bullets. I guess we'll just go get those because I don't have any. Oh. We don't need them. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Did they walk through walls? That's Pokemon reference, yeah? What we got down here? Alligator, I see. Can you see it yet? There you go. Oh, you saw it for a second? Just a second? Okay. God, I hate when to forget this. I see. Can't look up. I'm gonna slide down this little tiny hill too. Alright, there we go. What's he doing in here? This background really does legitimately sound like just like the laundry facility in a prison. Where'd you go? Oh, they disappear into the sky. Well, maybe he did. It did seem like he just phased into a wall. Maybe he's Kitty Pryde. Doesn't that she does that? She phases through things. That's what I'm gonna call him. His name is Kitty Pryde. Did you die? Where did you go? Alright, I guess we'll save. Can you walk? Can you just do this calmly? You don't need to rush everywhere. Right? Oh, no, I hear you breathing still. You're alive down there somewhere. Where you at, Alan? That's a bit of a dramatic death, don't you think? Wow, look the back! It's okay, I'm fine. I made it. See? We're fine. Fine, you're fine. He's not fine, but... Okay. Got the high ground now. And what am I going to do here? I bet I either find a key or start filling this place up with water. Why didn't you come out when I was killing your friends? Can we not keep surprising me like this? Not even a good hiding spot. Ooh, right into the corner. Sometimes steering her is like trying to back up a car in a really small area. It's not impossible, but boy, is it stressful. Did I just go in a circle? Where did you come from? Ah. These noises are unsettling. It's definitely some water going down a drain. All right. All right, there we go. Hup. Take a drink of water. What's Chat drinking tonight? Missed it. I don't know how that happened. Doesn't make any sense. It's like she hit it and was like, oh, what no thanks. Go up. Yep. Good job, Lara. We're on a roll. You made 2 jumps in a row. So proud. Now, here's a question. Do I just... No, I don't fall down there because that seems like I wouldn't be able to make it. Oof. I wasn't. I was never supposed to. 0 sugar monster. I like it. I have a rock star in my fridge that's been there for a while. I don't want to drink it though. It's cotton candy. It's not like a good cotton candy. It's like a just straight up sugar cotton candy. Like it doesn't even have a flavor. Unless the flavor is just sugar. It's the only one I have. But I'm an adult and I purchased it with my own money. And so I don't want to just throw it away. Alright, so what does this do? What do you do? Well, that's what that does. I had other energy drinks like that too, where I ended up just having to slam it after I opened it because it tastes really bad, and I was like, I can't just throw this out. Watch out for those spikes, Rat. It's probably gonna hurt. And now with more sugar flavor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they should market it as. It's so sad sounding. I'm sorry. You weren't doing anything wrong. Just standing there running. Wow. Right through the throat. Do I have to like jump sideways? Why do you point at it sometimes and then lose interest? You gonna aim at it or thinking about it? Thinking about doing it? Did the rat give up? Alright, got him. Human versus rat. Human with gun wins. Unless it's the 1300s. And then rat wins. I'm a little surprised I didn't like the cotton candy one. Because I, 1, love cotton candy. And 2, love sugary things. But it was it's so sugary. It's honestly just amazing that they were able to get that much sugar taste into one can and not just call it a cup of sugar. I don't know what I've done there. Oh. You were. I heard the squeak. I was like, I didn't shoot anything. Is that all? Any more rats? It's hard to tell. There's no way to know for sure. Except for it does sound like there's one over here. Are you on the other side of the wall? Are you up? It's probably up. Well, you live for right now, rat. I'll come back for you. I need to see what's down here. Well, seems like it's probably going to be a trap, but do my best. Looks like a Minecraft pickaxe in the cell. Yeah, it does. As part of when I first saw Minecraft, I was like, why would anybody want to play this? Like, games have gotten good graphics. Like, what the hell is this crap? Dive hit my face. But turns out the game actually is really good. And the pixel blocks actually make it very convenient to build things. It's like simplified engineering. I love it. But I also do like the Ark. Is that what it's just called? Ark? Ark Survival? Which is like Minecraft with dinosaurs and real graphics. Although I will say, if you get shaders or fabric packs installed, Minecraft looks pretty sharp. This is... I see. This is the exit part, I think. This is the way out. I was already here once. Yes. I recall. I've gone in a circle. Alright, so up it is. Oh. So reload it is. Just get up there. I'm not walking all the way around. Just to go up. It's not a Minecraft pickaxe, by the way. I'm sure you already knew that. It's a key. Just gonna mosey on up over here. I think there's a rat up here. Nope. He literally is on the other side of the wall, so it's just a really loud rat walking over there. Alright. See what kind of situation we got here. I gotta jump over there. Seems reasonable. I'm sure she can do it. I turned around. I mean, every now and then I get a little lonely. Ah, I turned around. And let's go, falling to my death. Alright, well, at least I didn't have to reload. It's just gonna do it for me. The jumps. God damn it. Lara. Yay, we made it that time. I think the trick actually is to not click the button, but you have to like press and hold it. Like an instant before you would normally just jump. I think that might be what the trick is. Let's give it a shot. test out this theory. Yes. I believe that is the case. Alright, here's something. We did something. It just went right over top. It went right through the key. No problem. This is really sturdy key and a really crappy door. It seems like it's paper. I probably could have just busted in there myself. Alright, where's here? What do we got here? Is this a secret? Certainly not. I don't find secrets. Do need a drink. Oh, there's really nothing over there? Okay. I got a key. I got the mossy key. Where the hell did he come from? How is he just here all the time, making me waste my damn bullets? This guy, you. I bet he's gone. Yep, disappeared into the wall again. This fucking guy, I swear. Health isn't free, you know. This isn't Canada or England or generally every other area in the world. Actually, Lara is English. She probably does have free healthcare. Alright, now I'm here. Oh, if only I could get to that key. That's right, I have to swim all the way through. He can't possibly be human. He's some kind of X-Men. He's an X-Man. But it's not spelled with just the letter X dash. It's not X-man. It's going to be EX. MAN. It's not even a hyphen. It's an X-Man. I made myself laugh. Where's the easiest place to... Probably right there. Mosey on over this way. That was definitely a cell door closing. I think I heard a bird too. I guess I could just jump right over here. Yeah, X-Man. He's trying to have his own comic. Can I do it like this? Yay, she can. I thought for sure she was going to be like, no, you can't do that. I'm just going to fall. Is that okay? Just going to go ahead and fall to my death. I won't put it past her. Sometimes Lara be like that. You think she speaks different languages? I don't think I've ever heard her speak anything other than English. Mostly because it's usually things like no. Oof. Now where'd the sounds go? Ah. It's on loop. It had to start over. That last one sounded like it was something mechanical for sure. Spinning around. Here we go. I'm a fan of learning languages. She speaks gun. You are correct. She does do that. She speaks many different kinds of guns. All the different gun dialects. I thought for sure she's gonna face plant. Just gonna face plant right into that. Ooh. Can you jump across this railing? Oh, you don't need to. Alright. I was gonna say that's gonna be difficult to do. I've always been, and I still am, interested in learning languages. And I was very young. I don't even remember what grade it was. At one point, oh, that actually is a pretty cool looking key. That is not what it looked like when I picked it up. Certainly. They updated that graphic later, you can tell.
No.
No. It doesn't go there. That one's too pretty. No. Don't waste my time with this shit. Can you jump up here? It seems like a really far way to jump, but no, you can't possibly make that. That is much too far. So it's got to be up there, I imagine. In one of those locations, one of the upper locations. Probably there. That door looks a little fancier. How do you get over there? Probably on the gargoyles? On the gargoyle area? Get a shot. When I was young, so the first language that I tried to teach myself, I believe it was sign language. It was the first one that I remember trying to actively learn. I tried to teach myself from a book. Also having nobody else that speaks sign language. Does sign language... It's not really speaking, is it? Motioning? What's the proper way to say that? Because you never actually speak sign language. It's just signing. Okay, show off. We don't need to be that cool. This thing I can do. What a show off. But I tried to learn sign language. I wasn't very successful because, surprise, I couldn't tell you if I was doing it correctly or not. I literally trying to learn off a paper. The only thing you can get that I knew I was correct on was the alphabet, and because there wasn't any motion to that except for the letter J. That was pretty easy. The rest of them, who the hell knows? Although I do remember I can call somebody a large hamburger. Not order them a hamburger. I literally just tell them that they are a large hamburger. To what extent? For what purpose? Who the hell knows? That's just what I can do. I think it's just signing. That makes sense. I didn't have anybody that could also sign. So that's really all I learned was the alphabet and you are a large hamburger. Now, how do I get over there? I was already over there once, right? How do I get up there? Remember when I walked in here and I was all like, psh, 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 this is easy. Those were the good old days, huh? I don't know where the hell to go. Need a bunch of keys to open that up, so that sucks. I feel like definitely getting up there somehow is gonna be. Maybe she can jump across. It seems a bit far, but you know, it's Lara. Good thing there was water there. To my death. Anything over here? Oh, it was that place. Never mind. Oh, I guess I do know that too. How to say thank you. Hungry. Sorry. But I think I learned those ones actually from TV, not even from the book. I think I had already known those. Those are the ones that, like, learning that kind of got me interested. And I was like, I want to be able to do this. Plus, I don't have to talk to anybody. Like, this is the most amazing thing in the world. But I didn't know anybody who could sign, like I said, nor have like a purpose really to use it. So it was kind of, and I ended up giving up because there was no drive. There was no, not drive. What a show off. There was no sustaining it. Like, nobody could tell me if I was wrong or not. And I didn't have anybody to speak with it. So we speak to or sign to. And then so after that, I tried learning a bunch of different things, like just handful of words here and there. Spanish. They actually had that in schools. You again. Why did that walk at me like that? Get the hell out of here. Go disappear again. I mean, it's if it's a gun show you want. God, this is so ridiculous. Can you just disappear or fall down or something? Just do what you gotta do. Get out of here, man. Like, am I in your disappeary spot? Is that what's happening here? Like, what is this garbage? Get out of here. It's not even a fun gun battle anymore. There's nowhere to run, and you just ridiculous about it. I'm bored. Do you have to disappear into that wall? Do I need to move, like, around the corner or something? Okay, I don't know. See, here I could see if there was a splash, maybe he fell into the water and swam away. But I know that's not the case. What an obnoxious... God, that's so freaking boring. Also, it made me waste a bunch of health. Alright. I have a funny story about why I learned to sign thank you. Let's hear it. Is this something you can actually type out, or is it a really long story? I feel like mine is simply just that, like I said, I saw it on TV at some point for something, who knows what. And I thought that's amazing to be able to just talk with your hands and also never have to speak. And then I became a VTuber, so... My, how we all change. That's a pit. I don't know why. Alright, this should be fine, actually. Ding! Just gonna raise the water up, or what's this gonna do? Open up some doors? What did that do? Besides making a really loud sound. Did that... what did that do? Did that lower the water? Whoop. That was a trap. I almost fell in. What were they thinking? That's so rude. This is where I walked up, right? Yeah. Did you guys get some more water? Oh, you did. Right? Yeah. Yeah, the place filled up. I got some more water in there. Cool. I also think I got that book for learning sign language, American Sign Language specifically. Specifically. Seems like maybe this will get filled with water, or I gotta fall through there somehow. But I'm pretty sure I got the book at like a book fair. It's like, why was that book even offered? Like, I thought that they did like local things like for the school specifically, but that's when I found out I was wrong. They just do generic. Is what other kids your age learn about these things. Like you came to the wrong school. You got any comics in there? Because that's what I think that's the only thing that kids my age in this school like to read. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Oh, did I find a secret? I can't see if I did. I didn't even move. I just looked. Pre-pandemic, I was at Taco Bell and I went in to order because my car at the time couldn't roll down the windows. I've had those. I've had many of those actually. Stories upon stories of terrible cars, broken down cars in various states of decay. I used the touchscreen thing to order. Oh, do you do that? Is that how that is done now? I haven't been to a fast food restaurant in like 1,000 years. I think it's been like 84 specifically. Instead of going through the drive-thru. I looked back at my phone and looked up how to sign thank you when they brought me the food. When they brought you your food, you signed thank you. I missed a whole chunk. I see. The blah blah to go through the dude's touchscreen. Okay, I heard one of the employees saying something, so I looked over, realized that she was talking to me. She asked why I used the touchscreen instead of going through the drive-thru. I looked back at my phone and looked at a sign thank you. When they brought me food to the counter, I signed thank you and grabbed my bag and left. As I walked out, I heard one of them say, "He was deaf." You're correct. That is a funny story. I thought it was going to be like this whole touchy thing. Like you realized one of them was deaf, and you wanted to say thank you in sign language so they could understand. Nope, that's not the case. You were just playing. You looked it up exactly how little tiny me was like, I don't want to talk to anybody ever again. I'm going to learn sign language. That's a fantastic story. I had done that with like accents for languages that I actually cannot speak. But never by myself. It's always like I've had friends with me who are like, we just want to get in and get out and don't want to be bothered by people trying to sell us things, going to like department stores and like, hey, how can I help you? Can I help you find something? I'll take you to that location specifically if you just tell me what it is you're looking for. I'm like, or, leave me alone. When I say no, thank you, I'm fine, it really means leave me alone, please. They don't get it. They just try to be helpful. Safe. Not so safe. That one hurt me for some reason. Where am I now? No. Right back where I was. Cool. All right. I'm going to go through these grates because I wonder if there's anything down there. What do we got here? Here's a passageway. Huh? Don't bite me. Don't bite me in the water. Asshole rat. Get off me. Get off me. Go up, Lara. Go up and away from the rat, please. Alright, rat. Time to meet your end. You're done. That's all I had. I'd demonstrate the I don't speak English thing, but my accents have dwindled over the years. Now they just come out to be stupid, like, conglomeration of European accents that make zero sense. Like, it doesn't settle on any one particular accent. It's all of them. Just mutant hybrid. Oh, here's a key over here. I was just jumping over here because I could. Turns out it was the right thing to do all along. Yeah, something tells me I have to jump from there. Dun. This one's got gold flecks on it. Or possibly iron. If it's Minecraft. Iron's about that color. I hear rats walking. Oh, they're running. I wish I could see. That would be nice. I guess I don't need to. I don't need to see. What's with this slow turn now? Started the stream, she was turning all super fast. You see that thing down there staring at me? I don't like the way you looked at me, man. I don't like the way your friend looked at me. This looks like a shimmy place, doesn't it? Like I should shimmy across somewhere. To what purpose? Oh, big fall. Big. That was much further than I expected. Can't get back up there now. Oh. Wonder what's up there. What's up there then? Did I miss out on a secret? Probably. Yeah. So then after sign language, I was actively learning Spanish, if you want to call it learning. I was actively in a Spanish class. And then I tried to teach myself a little bit of French and gave up quickly because I was like, there's a little mark over some of the letters. And I thought it was a smudge at first, but it turns out it's a real thing. I don't know how to say that, so I gave up real quick on that. I later took actually a French language course. I've forgotten almost all of it, but I did try. And then at one point I was like, I'm going to teach myself Russian. That didn't work out either. They've got numbers and backwards letters in their alphabet. I really don't know how to say any of this stuff. I have a habit of that too. It's not like I would utilize the internet. I would just find a book and like, yes, I'm going to learn from this book. It's almost impossible to do that. There's barely any pronunciations. Like, this is how you say it. Plus, I need to hear it, or it needs to be spelled phonetically, as it turns out, in the way letters are pronounced. I guess syllables are pronounced in Japanese. Falling on the spikes kills you. Swimming through the spikes. Swimming through the spikes, no problem. Piece of cake. Pick it up, Lara. I got a gold key. Gotta pick up the key, Lara. It was a weighted key? I mean, that's good. I'll take it. Been working on Russian? Do you have, like... Where did this guy come from? Huh, he didn't bite me. I kind of want to let him live. Kind of want to let you live, man. I'm going to try to let you live for now. For now. You get to live for now. And here all by your lonesome. You can eat up all the dead bodies, I guess. What do you use to... Do you use, like, What do you use? They have a lot of options now. Back when I was trying to teach myself Russian, like I said, I tried learning from a book. I didn't really have phone apps. And by that I mean they just didn't have any good apps that weren't like, might as well sign up for a course because they're equally as expensive. Okay. Okay, I see where I am. Naruhodo. But from there... Oh, you know, I think it was actually before... Oh, Sony, you did come back to bite me. Well, you have forfeit your life, my crocodile friend. As soon as I can see you. Come out here. Show yourself. Coward. Face me. Well, less dramatic than the other ones, but still pretty dramatic. Duolingo. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. A friend of a friend actually has become quite fluent in Japanese, apparently. I haven't actually met the friend. I think they're actually in Japan right now, so should make sense why I don't know. Or at the very least elsewhere that's not here, where I am. I tried using that to like brush up on my French, but I didn't stick with it. That's a fancy gold key.
No.
No? But it's a fancy one. Where else would it go? I didn't see any other fancy doors. Like really, I didn't see any other fancy doors. What do you mean, no? No. Maybe up there again? Some little swim hole that I missed. That's close, so not that, I guess. Yeah, alright. We'll go explore. What was I saying? Talking about French, I think. Didn't fill it up all the way, I see. Yeah, before deciding that I'm going to teach myself Russian for no apparent reason. I don't know the reason that I decide to do these things ever. Like, why Russian? Why'd you decide to learn Russian? Maybe it's similar to mine. Who knows? I doubt it, but it'd be really weird if it was. I guess there were a lot of paths and tunnels down in the water. I think I could go explore. Probably some down there. So before that, I actually tried to learn how to read. I didn't want to speak it, which is why I never learned, but I wanted to learn how to read Greek. And make it very far. Oh, I hurt myself. Alright, can't do it that way. Why is there an alive rat still down here? Whatever, you do you, rat. I'm going this way. Okay. Yeah, so I wasn't successful. I did not learn how to read Greek, nor did I learn how to speak it. I don't even know how to say a single thing in the Greek language. So except for, like, the alphabet. Some of the alphabet letters I use in mathematics. That's the extent. And then I was going to continue Spanish because I actually knew quite a bit once upon a time, but like French, I've forgotten most of it. That's not where we jump. When do I get up there then? How do I get up there then? Sounded interesting, and I wanted to familiarize myself with the acrylic. Acrylic, is that it, or is it Cyrillic? Cyrillic, acrylic. Plus, it can sound intimidating, which I don't sound when I speak English. I see. Yeah, I'll give you that. The Slavic languages all sound very intimidating when you speak them. Or when anybody speaks them. It doesn't have to be you specifically. Do you do that? You guys do that? You just say you in a general term, but you shouldn't, because one should not do that. I know a bit of French as well. I think that's good. I know basics. You know, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Please, thank you. Really, that's mostly my goal with learning different languages, is always to learn politeness. What's that word? It's not... There's a word, not manners, but it means politeness, to be polite. It's gonna bother me. Damn it. It's always like, I'd really like to learn more languages of just learning those, like how to be polite terms. Cyrillic. Okay, that makes sense. It's always hard with different languages. Pronounce the C's differently. The French, it's usually an S sound. In English, who the hell knows? It just depends on the day. English is such a... As a native English speaker, I hate it. Because it also makes me second guess any other language that I try to pronounce, except for Japanese. Japanese has been, I don't want to say easy, because it's not. But I have noticed that I speak, or it's easier to read phonetically for me, because it's very straightforward with their pronunciation, typically. Bumped my head. Made it. Did get a head bunk. Alright, so I think I do have to do the... sidle shimmy. Let's do it. See what happens. Let's see where we go from here. But yeah, I'd like to do that because they're like, I heard the other day, like 7,000 languages in the world between like actual spoken language. Was it nothing? This whole thing was nothing? Is that what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me right now? This was the thing so I didn't fall to my death, wasn't it? Because it's a shorter drop. Gotcha. Was there anything down here? Just a pit? Just a pit? Alright, well that was a bust. Mm-hmm. 7,000 languages. I fluently speak one. It is a language that native speakers typically demand that other non-native speakers learn how to speak, regardless of where they are. So I don't know how that turned out to be. Is it just because, do you think it's because, like, the UK was such a powerful force? And then even when, like, the Americas were established, not the Americas, but I guess because you could count Canada as part of the Americas, right? But the States and Canada was established, it just became, all right, everybody else learn English, please, so you can communicate with us. I always wondered that. Like, what would things be like if like, I don't know, Spanish was the dominant language? It'd be like, it'd be easier to learn how to communicate with people. That would be certain. Go. I don't know, where would the gold key go? Let's check through here. Let's just see. Right. I think there's just some health there, some bullets or something. So that's not it. Check. One down. Let's try through here. It was a trap. Don't drown, though. Just don't drown. Is there... Oh. Well, this is a stupid situation. Sure enough. Was a stupid situation. I'll pull that lever, but I want this stuff first. Wish I could shoot from the water. It's just gonna be... Alright, got him. That one too. I think it's mostly stubbornness. Americans aren't very keen on learning other languages, generally speaking. I would say that's probably true. I think they have a hard time with understanding accents in general and then throwing different words in there, I think it makes it's harder for them, it seems. It seems from what I can tell. Again, I don't mean to generalize, but but I think you're right there. I think there is a little bit of stubbornness and do I want to say like a dominancy thing? That might not be the proper word that I'm looking for. In the sense that it's like unintentional, that they don't really think about it as being like, I should learn your language. It's like just become, you should learn mine because I can't understand you. Even though our language is the hardest. Or maybe it's media based, like even literature and things like that. Maybe we had more actual writings between the Americas, England, I guess just UK in general. Although, can you pull the switch, Lara? Thank you. Although, is it Scotland or was it Ireland that has like the Gaelic language? So I don't think I should clump UK as English speakers, because I don't think they all were originally English speakers. It's just a weird thing. It's a weird thing that became the easiest one. I feel like, not the easiest one, but the one that everybody should learn, even though it's the hardest. I feel like, besides the characters, honestly, I think Japanese would be the easiest one to learn how to speak for foreigners, in my opinion, having tried to learn several different kinds of languages. There's only like, what the hell did I pick up? I picked up a key, yes? Is this the one now? It's gonna be this one, right, Lara? Where I gotta go? Up there. Got it. Ireland, you believe? Yeah, that makes sense. I know it was one of them. I just couldn't remember. I'm curious now, though. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if... I went to the wrong platform. Damn it. If there are more... Like population-wise, how much of the population is like native English speakers versus the rest? Because I feel like that's what it comes down to now, is that they're just, maybe the population of native English speakers is more versus any other language, and that's why, or that's part of it. Probably not why. I'm sure it's due to like war between like crusades, right? Start with that. Let's take over here and spread English. And French, for the French part of the crusades, or was it just England? It was that whole like olive Christianity? I don't remember who was involved in the Crusades besides England. I remember them. Or maybe they weren't. I just remember the big red cross. And so I assumed. History is one of those things, if you don't actively remember and read about it, you forget it. Like everything. It's literally like everything. Every bit of knowledge you ever will have. If you don't actively think about it, you will forget it. actively think and use it and remember it. Now, disappearing man, you in here? Right, I forgot. You gotta wait for me to hop up on one layer of something. I'm not certain. That's fair. I mean, I feel like most people nowadays, demons the same, most humans, humanoids, don't actively read about the Crusades unless it's for study purposes. I do be weird like that though. Damn it. I honestly, something will just catch my attention, something off the wall, and I will spend days reading about a subject. Damn it, that's a run and jump? That's a run and jump? Ugh. Like, man, it has about a year ago, I spent weeks reading about the Edo period because I just found it fascinating. I don't remember most of it. And I don't know if it was all true because I read most of it on the internet. And, well, we know how the internet is, right? Oh, it was a big jump. I'm so proud of you. See that sussy baka over there? You see him standing there like he's a statue? Or she. I don't know how to tell genders of gorillas in games. But I see you. Oi. Oi. That's gonna be obnoxious. He's really just doing this. Maybe these aren't actually real animals. Maybe they're his animatronic. I mean, I'll just stand here and take it because I can't move. Ugh, these camera angles sometimes. They must be animatronic animals. That's why they don't need to eat and they can live down here without any sustenance. Any sustenance. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. That wasn't even good. Bloop. Wowie. You just run out like that. I don't know if I'm moving. I think I just keep bonking my head. You can't aim up? God, Lara, sometimes I swear. Got him. It was not a good joke. I appreciate the pity laugh though. All right, disappearing man, are you in here? Not yet. I gotta do something first. Guess I'll waste some more health. How refreshing. You know, I was looking at those thinking, wow, these are really sus. Youch. That would have hurt. Glad she's pretty fast. What we got here? I caught one. Opened the door, let one out, and then closed it, and the rest stayed inside. That's how you do that. Oh, crap, that's right. This is where I saved. Alright, well, whatever. God, that was easier that time. I was able to jump somewhere. No. Alright. And then it's fall down, shoot some lions. I'm sorry, I can't see you. If you could just get in my line of sight, please. Don't fall down. Correct answer is actually to do what I did last time. What is this targeting? God damn it. Okay. I hit the wrong button there. God, what is this bullshit? Am I wrong? In the beginning, when I turned, right? She turned really super fast. And now it's this slow bullshit again. Lara, I don't understand you. Also, God, I can't even move. Ah! I was not even moving the camera. That was just it all on its own. I think that's one of the most frustrating things, besides the button sometimes not working. Although I think I actually figured that one out with the jump. I think you just have to hold it. The camera angle, it's not as bad as like Mario 64. That one, ugh. There's like I can't move the camera. Alright, bitch monkey. God damn it. Leave me alone. Come on. Key, yes. She's pretty good with that. Like, she could just reach in the backpack and find whatever she's looking for. I have a hard time just actually looking in my bag to try to find something. Oh, is that really the key? Just wait till they run out? You guys down there? Yep, apparently that's how easy it was. Just wait. Did the door close? Okay. It's open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. Alright, let's just jump across here. You guys down there? Alright. That garbage. Alright. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. I think these ones are all safe. So let's open the door and then hop up on the block next to it, because you can't hop up on this one. And lions can't jump. Everybody knows that from the musical. Alright. It was much easier than it initially was. I'm gonna turn the music back on because I'm tired of just the creepy sounds. I guess I'll save it here too. Those disappearing dudes gotta show back up, right? The X-Men. So this the frill going on here. We got some more levers, huh? Okay. We're gonna get some dinosaurs in here. I haven't seen those in a while. What did that do then? I'm sorry, did it just... Is that lever simply to lock me in here? What? What is the purpose of this? She can't wall jump, so that's not like it's gonna be an option. I don't see anything that can pull down. That's not an up. Check the other side just to be sure. That doesn't appear to be so either. Then, yeah. I mean, she can jump that high. Pretty damn close, but no. Alright, yep, so that switch is just to lock me in here. Got it, cool. Sure it'll be useful later, just not in this moment. Maybe if I flood the area, that might be useful. Ah. Naruhodo. Oh man, it's gonna take forever. There's something in there. Oh. Oh my. That's just the pit. I'm gonna try it. I need to see where this goes. If it turns out bad, we'll just reload. I think it's just out. I almost found the other secret. But I chose to jump down the pit instead. No, goddammit. I'm actually gonna get secrets this one time. No, don't jump. Just push. I'm gonna see if this works. Push. If it's health, it'll be worth it. You can do it. I know you can. This is perfectly block-sized. I mean, in reality, the door would definitely block it, but I've seen it go through keys and rats, so I think it can do this. Sure can. Yeah, it's like when you order a sofa. Brand new sofa for your apartment, but you didn't measure it to see if it would actually fit through the door. But you just happen to luck out. Perfect fit. Now you can jump up there? Sure can. Alright, let's do that real quick. Maybe it'll be health, maybe it'll be a dinosaur. Who knows? We won't know until we go look. I was looking up to see how long this game is, so I can plan accordingly. I think we're like halfway through. It is health. Anything else? Anybody else up here? Bullets over there? Wow. This was a good secret area, maybe. It was certainly a good something. This may not be a secret, because I didn't hear the chime. Which I did find. You were correct. It is on, Lara, can you pick up the bullets, please? On, Zedge? Zedge. Maybe a healthosaur. That would be an amazing dinosaur. Unless it was like an ironic name. The healthosaur is really, it's just a giant mosquito that drains your blood. I can see that being a thing. It's something I would do if I was in charge of naming dinosaurs. There are other animals out there like that too, right? That have names that imply one thing, but they're not at all. They're just... It's a piss poor example, but the only thing I can think of right now is a koala bear. Because it's not a bear. That was not the secret, but I am glad I went there. It's a marsupial. Come on. Pull the lever. Come on, even... Can you just... Lara Croft. For real? You just can't... You can't You can't do anything about that lever right there. Just swim at the door? Surely not. I'm gonna let you drown. You deserve this. Can you think of any? You guys think of any animals or creatures? I guess animals, insects, various sorts of things like that. Birds. Fish. You know, it's fine. It's 1 health. I'm just fine. Now, why it doesn't save here beats me. I'll read this in a second. If I can get through here. Open the lever. Tear it down. It was a fake lever the whole time. Or it wasn't. It's just that I couldn't use that underwater. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. It's logic. I don't know why people say koala bear. It's just koala. People have come conditioned to say koala bear. Yeah, I wonder where that came from. If they really thought it was, like when it was named, if they really thought it was a bear. Or if... Like, how did that happen? Because it... To me, it doesn't even look like a bear. In the sense of what a bear is. But that's just me. Hey, look. I am sorry. I'm sorry about this. I didn't mean to do it. I was gonna drown. Okay. Alright. That looks like a movie block. As in a block I can move. I would be wrong though. It's just a fancy colored block. Okay. Also, I guess I'll save here too, since... Where am I now? A tomb with somebody. We were just in the cistern. Is that in France? The hell is that? Teocan? I don't know where we are. Like it just because we've always just like ran through a door or fallen down into some water and suddenly we're in a different country, it seems. I don't know how this works. Because in game logic, this is just a really long dungeon crawl. What is that? Do you think she can grab that? Something's sticking out there. Oh. Oh. I see. It's a pipe for arrows. I don't believe its actual name is koala bear. I think people relate it to a bear because of how it looks, despite it being a marsupial. Yeah, I don't think it looks like a bear. I mean, I guess the stuffed versions, right? The toy versions, they do look like little teddy bears, but To me, they don't really have... They don't have the bear features. The tiny, tiny little bear. But it actually came up... I was watching something the other day and somebody called it... Was it a stream? I think I was watching a stream. Somebody said koala bear, and the rest of... God, why'd you keep running, Lara? Did you keep running? I'm pretty sure I let go. I probably didn't. She does listen pretty well when I stop running. Sometimes, though. Only sometimes. I'm gonna call it a koala bear. I was like, actually... Yeah. You can hear the crunch in that. I don't know if you heard that over the adventure music, but... That was a loud crunch. Did it stop hitting me? Still firing though. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see how it looks like a bear at all. That's just me though. You ever gonna stop or it's just gonna be like that forever? This is stupid. Well. At least when I fall, I won't fall to my death. That's something, right? I feel like there's gonna be like an alligator swimming out of there somewhere. I'm gonna dive. Dive, Lara. Whee! What was the appropriate time to do so? Fantastic, look at you go. Winning. Oh, it's a floaty block. Oh, look at that health on there. Now that I actively want to think about other animals with names that are ironic, I can't think of any. Isn't that how it goes? Can you pick it? Can you please pick it up? I actively drowned trying to pick up health. That's the way my life goes. What happened to you today? I drowned trying to pick up health. What we got here? More water. Alright, let's go! Do we go down further or just over? Let's find out. Not that way. Swimming against the current, so... Certainly not that way. It must be down. I didn't know where... Is this the same one? Where did this come from? And also, what did that do? Did it get rid of water? What is the purpose of any of this? Wow! I'm zooming! This must be how we got to the other countries. So just change water flow direction? Come on, man. You're bullshit. Freaking crap is what that is. I wonder if it's because the general population... I'm gonna take that back. Not the general population. But I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I very well could be, because this is totally based on assumption and not any facts that I know about. Just once you jump up, Lara. The majority of the world does not have marsupials as natural, what's the word I'm looking for? Animals? Like, marsupials don't typically live in the majority of the world. Aren't marsupials more like warm climate? That's right, just... Isn't this the same? I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Doesn't that lead me right to the water? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Give it a shot. I jumped too early. Just jump. Maybe? Can you just jump? Too close to the wall? Okay. It might be a Google fact. I might have to look that one up. You don't know offhand. But I feel like that's the thing, right? We talk about what even was that? The coverage of marsupials, I guess. One way I can think to word that. Alright, there we go. Good job. Did you miss your nap time, Lara? This freaking guy. What I don't understand he is always everywhere before I get there, right? So it's not like he's waiting for me to find all the pieces and the keys, correct? Because he already can get to those places. Because we've already established he can phase through walls. What is he doing? Most marsupials like dry or desert habitats. However, possums, which can be found in North America, are also marsupials. I think I knew that, but I did not recall. I think I just grouped it into like either... Well, what would you call a rat? A rat's just a mammal, right? I think I kind of just like grouped it in with your basic either rat or raccoon category. Why is there a weird shadow there? Whatever, that guy went away, so that's fine. Hup. Got it. Ah, that's why there's a weird shadow there. I don't know. You swan dive. Not hitting me, so that's... I like how it's not doing that. I don't know how to safely pick that up, though. Alright, got it. That was actually pretty easy. It looks intimidating, but it wasn't that bad. Can I jump across there? Probably not. Now that I can't see shit. Like it's not gonna change the camera angle either. It's like, here you go, jump across. Now get back. Hurt yourself. Those bullets were worth it. Ah, that's the difference. That's the difference. That's the connection I was making. The rats and raccoons are just mammals. But well, then that should have been like an obvious thing for people to realize that a koala is not a bear. Right? Or do they not realize that it has a pouch because mostly the baby just rides on the koala's back? Is that it? They just weren't observed and they just really thought it was like... I actually don't know any other bears that have their young ride on their back. Not that I'm an expert on animals in any way. Though I do love animals. Alright, game, you got me there. You got me there. I wasn't expecting that. That's all you got? That's all you got? What is that even sliding on? There's no track. It's a magic chompy door. Amazing. How has that guy made it through here? He looks like he's clumsy. Stupid bomber jacket. Some offensive image on the back. I hear an animal of some sort. What we got down. Dun 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 bum. You're giving humans too much credit. That's fair. I do that sometimes. Because if you, I mean, in general, like if you think about humans, they seem to have done some outstanding, amazing things. But to think about it, it's like such a small population. Are you dead? Because I can't see anything. Oh, good you are. We got more of you. Alright, I guess that's that. I mean, boats? You ever think about boats? I mean, that's quite the invention right there. I need to get from point A to point B, but there's water everywhere. If only there were a way to float on top of it. But not even that, right? Because rafts, you can do that. But then they developed special materials to do so. Humans can be amazing sometimes, but also absent-minded. Or how about toilet paper, huh? That's a good one that nobody ever gives credit to. It's hands down one of the best inventions, in my opinion. It has multiple uses, too. You can use it for just about anything. Decoration, even? Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do down here now. Didn't see a switch. Back through the murder doors? Not there anymore. Ah, there you are. Just in time to catch my shoulder. Alright, well this is... Joke's on you, this is where I wanted to be anyway. Other games like try to do this without seeing. Psst, I've played platformers before. Can't get me game. So there's gotta be like a switch or something that I am missing somewhere. Could be here. There's no way to know. I'm not sure how that didn't kill me. Probably because I didn't jump, it just fell. Okay, I'm just gonna explore for a little bit. See if we can't find it. This alleged switch. I can hear the alligator on the other side of the wall grunting. So... down? I guess down seems like a good option. Good as any. Alright. Is there a way to swim here? Nope, can't go against the current. So that's not it. Huh. Yep. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on, Laura. That's what I'm gonna name you now. You don't listen to me. Laura. I bet she hated that in school. I bet she got called Laura all the time. It's like, my name's Lara. I think it's funny because it sounds like a... It sounds like, to say Lara, it just sounds more American to me than Laura. Get that? Is that just me? Is that just me being weird? There's nothing up there. Oh, was there like a hidey hole in there? I don't think so. Maybe. Certainly there's a ledge. Ooh. Is this it? Or is this a secret? I don't care if it's a secret. That's nothing. It's just a way up. Eh? Doesn't make any sense either. What was the point of having to move the block then? Is that different? Oh. Oh. Ooh. That's a different side. I see. But how do I get over there? Am I just supposed to jump across? on the show Family Matters, whenever Steve Urkel would say Laura, it always sounded like Lara. Yeah, see, I'm assuming Family Matters is an American show. Yes, it's an American show. I know Family Matters. I know that one. I don't know. I was thinking. I don't know what British show I'm thinking of. I know Family Matters. There's another one too. I'm gonna start mixing shows together. That's gonna bother me. I don't know what British comedy show I was thinking of. Sliced right through the throat. Load game, where am I? Where am I standing in this one? Right, we want to go back up. We want to go the other way. Well, that got me that time. I wasn't supposed to run when the doors close. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Just jump across. Jump across. You deserved that one. I don't know what happened there. I even hit the button. Lara just... It doesn't sound British when you think of like the stereotypical British accent, right? Laura. I feel like most of them would say Lara. On the British, they do or maybe I'm thinking of... They usually put an ER at the end of it. Oh, that's... I just can't get to it. Faulty Towers? Maybe. That might be the one I was thinking of. It's been so long since I've watched like sitcom kind of style or even comedy shows that weren't animated in some way. But it's like I didn't watch animated shows for a long time, so it's like now I'm catching up on a long history of anime and other... Mostly just anime, when I think about it. Alright, well, I mean, that didn't kill me, so I guess that's a win. The towers, is that it? Okay, alright, we can do this. We did it once already. See, piece of cake. I'm gonna save it here, because I need to get up there somehow. It's gonna be a challenge. I forget how to say his last name, but I know who you're talking about. That might be it. The problem is that the longer like shows go on where I didn't see them, they kind of just start blurring together if they're similar in any way. So every time I try to picture the show that I was thinking of, I wind up with like Absolutely Fabulous or Benny Hill mixed in there, and I can't make the memory clear because it wasn't like I was watching it every week or anything like that. It was like reruns on BBC. That's not it. How to do that? How to do that? How to do that? Yeah. It really looks like she could make that. Maybe I jumped too early. Alright. She almost made it that time. You can do this. You can do it, Lara. I know you can. Ba-dum! I knew you could. Told you could. Ooh. Ooh. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Yes. 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 It was about a hotel that was owned and run by... I don't want to butcher his last name. I think that might be it. The hotel sounds familiar. There's another American one that was getting mixed in there too. I remember that one. It was like two families merged into one. All I remember from that one is that the like opening song was really catchy, and it was either because it was already an established song or just it was just really good song. And the mom had blonde hair. That's literally all I can remember about that show. I remember Steve Urkel though. He's a pretty unforgettable character. Or memorable, I think is probably the better way to say it. Sometimes I say things weirdly. I blame music for unforgettable. I want to just jump down. I don't want to get eaten. Brady Bunch? No. This one was not quite so old. I actually have never seen an episode of the Brady Bunch. Every time I went to catch it on like one of the rerun TV station shows, I always missed it. Like it was too early. I wouldn't be home in time to catch it. So I think what you're supposed to do is kill the gator first. Well, sometimes things don't work out the way the game intends you to do it. Nah, I can't even see it from here. Well, we do this. Do this and then go for it. And hope for the best. Pick up everything. I guess I don't just swim. Just swim, Lara. Just swim. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Ah. Come back. You want some? You want some? You want some of this? Apparently she can't see you for some reason. There you go. It's right in the opening. I don't see it. There's ways around everything. Can you pick that up? Pick it up. Can you pick it up? Pick it up, please. Pick it up. Pick it up. Alright. Now there we go. Is there anything specific in here that I needed to get besides bullets? I don't think so. I think this was just always the exit. Good deal. I remembered. It's called Step by Step. Because those were the lyrics. Step by step, day by day. That's the only thing I remember. I'm not good with lyrics. Especially if it's not like a song that I obsessed over. It's just a general tune. Step by step. I get the connection now because they were like step siblings. I understand things. Look at me go. Being an adult. I'm so dense sometimes. Like the obvious thing I don't even think about. Alright. I did that. I guess that's something. I want to explore this waterway and then I'll probably call it for the evening. I'm pretty late. It's only Monday. Let's see. Let me dive again. That's why they tell you. That's why they tell you not to dive at public pools. Listen to the lifeguard on duty. Missed it. Now, I would have thought it would have been pretty easy to just not do it again. No, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Alright, let's just not dive this time, okay, Lara? Let's just do it a normal jump. Or a fall, even. Alright. Now, the purpose of this was... Oh. Resume it again. Let's go! Super speed! Phew. Oh, here's a spot. Where are we now? Is this with the arrows? Nice. There you go. Now you can do that. See, there's a door here. Which I already went because there's a dead alligator. Alright. I think I'll probably stop it there for the night. It'll take me a minute to figure out what to do. Well, we were already here once. I think I missed our exit. I'm gonna stop it right here on the water's edge so that I remember I need to go in the water. But chances are... Crunch. Yeah, it sounds so painful. I mean, it makes sense because she ends up dying, but... Oy. You think the recording was just somebody biting into a chicken bone? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Could be. I'll do this back up tomorrow. See if we can't navigate the wherever we... Where are we? Tomb of... Teokin. Tehokan. I don't know where that is, but I'm certain it's not in the same spot as the cistern. The cistern. Which is also not with the Palace of Midas, or the Colosseum, or St. Francis's Folly. And yet, it's all been one continuous long stretch. No traveling between. She looks incredibly worried in her passport picture. I don't know if it's just the way it looks like she's so scared. Oh. Fun stuff. I wonder if you can find... I wonder if any of the streaming services, like the big name ones, have those old shows. Quote-unquote old shows, I don't know. What classifies as old these days? Who knows? Sometimes I feel like shows I watched yesterday are now old. That's old. What? SpongeBob is old. SpongeBob is old though. It's like one of those things that you don't think about until you realize, oh, it's like, yeah, 10 years ago. Oh. Oh yeah. It was a fun timing thing. I don't know if the video caught. Anyway, like I said, I'll pick this back up tomorrow. I'm excited later in the week. So next time, getting ahead of myself. On Friday, we should be finishing up Yomawari. Because I think we're stepping into... I stopped it right before you open up the gate, but that's the end of chapter 6. And then stepping into chapter 7, which is the last chapter. And then I'm gonna be a fox on Saturday. I had a lot of mixed reviews about the game, but it looks pretty and that's all. I just wanted to give it a one shot. Probably just a one-off. It's like it changes in the middle of it. I guess it's like a open world thing and then it goes into like a platformer. Which I'm not a huge fan of platformers, but I'll give it a shot. I know Family Matters is on either Hulu or HBO Max, I think. Really, I'll have to look at it. I don't have HBO Max, but Hulu. I technically don't have that. Front page for that for me, but I haven't used... I pay for Netflix. I should cancel it because I don't even use it. I use it like once a year. I wonder what's on Netflix. And then I go there and I watch a movie. I'm like, yep. I'm done. That's the same with Disney Plus. They don't have the Spider-Man movies, so I don't wanna renew it. Plus, it went up like another $10 a year. Like, I don't go here enough. Although, I think they have a lot of movies, like the older movies I haven't seen. So maybe I'll keep it for a little bit longer. Cause like Sound of Music, I'd like to. I'm gonna switch over to my chatting section here really quick. Come with me to my room. Music is better here. What was I saying? Oh, Sound of Music. So I know Disney Plus has Sound of Music, and I've actually never seen that. Which seems, whenever I bring it up, people are always like, everybody's seen Sound of Music. Well, not me, and here's why. My mother, apparently, her older sister... Yeah, I mean, the older part's not the question. If it was her sister was the question part. I think Netflix has the Spider-Man movies. No. I have to look. I have most of them. I don't have the most recent two, though. I do when I get them eventually, though. I've been purchasing games over movies lately. But my mom's... I'm pretty sure it was her sister and not her mother. But my mom's sister would always play like Sound of Music every year during like Christmas or like holidays, whatever they chose to celebrate that time. Eventually it was just Christmas because it was just easier. That's what, this is a Hallmark holiday basically for them. And I mean us, it's not a religious thing for demons, obviously. It'd be weird. It's not religious, just more like, yep, this is the time that we get gifts. It's the best time. You get food and gifts. What's not to love about it? But I guess she would play that every year, and I suppose after centuries of watching Sound of Music. I don't know how old the film is. I think it's in the 60s, wasn't it? 50s, 60s? When that movie come out? I feel like it was 60s because it was color. Although, yeah, it had to be 60s. This was crap color, but it was color. But so she watched it every year since it came out, I assume. So by the time my brother and I came along, she was like, "You will absolutely not play this film in my house." Yeah, babe. Fine, like, won't do it then. Although I did learn like clippets of the song and then like annoy her by singing little bits of it in the most like obnoxious church lady kind of voice that I could think of. If you haven't seen any of the Marvel shows on Disney Plus, you should check them out. I've enjoyed all of them so far. I think I would. I worry though that they will be at a similar pace as like Daredevil on Netflix. Now I like Daredevil. I like Matt Murdock. I like the character. Not super familiar with him, but he's a kick-ass superhero that he's blind and he sees everything. Isn't that amazing? Like, his reflexes are on par with Peter Parker, and that says something because he has spidey sense. So it's almost like it's what, premonition? I think that's the word for that. Anyway, but I couldn't watch the show because it just progressed so slowly. I need pace, or really like hooky storyline. In the first season of Jessica Jones, admittedly, I skipped several episodes. So if there were any dull episodes, I probably missed them. But it seemed like to me that it moved along at a decent pace with keeping the story interesting. The rest of the show, not so much. But I worry it's like that. That's why I really like the movies, because you sit down for 3 hours and that's it. Shows, it's like we got more time, we can relax a little bit, we can fill you in on more lore, which is what I want. And then at the same time, it's like, this is so slow, I need more. I need something. Could you just punch somebody? Can you punch somebody in the face? That might help. But I'll check one out. What one would you recommend that I start with? Unless you just told me. Falcon and the Winter Soldier had that kind of pacing, but the rest had better pacing. I see. So is it like a big lore dump in the beginning, like the first few episodes, and then they actually like get to the meat of the story? Or are you saying like the rest of the other series, like what's on there? WandaVision and what are the other ones? I only remember those two offhand. There's other ones. Did Black Widow have one, or did she just have the movie? Start with WandaVision? Can you recommend? Okay, I'll do that. I'll give it a shot. I always give recommended shows 3 episodes. And if I'm not hooked by 3 episodes, it's probably not going to happen unless it's got Spider-Man in it. Because I will sit through that just to watch Spider-Man sometimes. Or, you'll have a really, a character from a game that you like or something like that makes an appearance in one episode. I will sit through it until I find that episode. Start with WandaVision, then Falcon and Winter Soldier. Loki, that's right, Loki. Hawkeye. Is Hawkeye about Hawkeye, or is it is there, because in the comics, doesn't he have his daughter, like, becomes, or, I guess it doesn't have to be his daughter, but she trained somebody? Black Widow had a movie, which I also recommend. Is that on there too? Or is that still in theater? I don't know when that came out. I'm out of the loop on a lot of things like that when it comes to movies. I went and saw with my best friend. I went and saw No Way Home. But before that, gosh, I'd like to blame the pandemic, but it had been years, I feel like, since I'd gone to the theater. The pacing is generally better with Disney Plus shows because they usually do like 6 or 7 episodes. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Netflix does like a full 12, don't they? Typically, like anime shows do 12 episodes. I think that's what they do. Which is fine if you have a lot of lore to dump in there, but if you're just making slow interaction scenes, I get so bored with it. Like, yes, I know people interact with each other and that's real life, but this isn't real life. He's a superhero. Let's just move on. I will say, I think there were less, like I said, I missed a lot of the Jessica Jones first season episodes. Not a lot, I missed quite a few. But I feel like those were probably the episodes that had exactly that, of just interactions between characters. Like, just skip around. I don't care about this. But I won't fast forward or anything because I'm afraid that I'll miss something important. Hawkeye is Hawkeye and Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop, that's right, that was her name. Who is also an archer. Is a huge fan of Hawkeye. Ah, I didn't know that part. I know clippets of Marvel, like, information, but even sometimes I know the information and then I forget until it's brought up. I'm like, ah, yes, I did know that. Like how a possum is a marsupial. I did know that. I forgot. And if it would have been on a game show and they said, is a possum a marsupial? I'd be like, no, it's a giant rat, right? WandaVision. I'll start with that one. I feel like it's supposed to renew in March, so as long as I squeeze them in before March, if it can hook me, if it's like, yes, this is exactly what you've been looking for, then I'll keep it. But I mean, yearly, it's not bad. I just have a lot of other subscription services too, like Netflix, which I hardly ever use, and then all my anime ones, which I have 3 of those. I just realized. I feel like they just merge into one company and have everything. That would make it so much easier. Black Widow is on Disney Plus, as well as is that Chi? Is that how you say that? Shang-Chi? Because I know that's... Ooh, I don't know that. Is that, what is his origin of country? But I feel like it's... I mean, I would say that as Shang-Chi. Eternals should be... I forgot about that one. Does that tie into the Marvel Universe? Eternals? I feel like there wasn't very much hype about it. I mean, at least YouTube didn't shove it down my throat, so that's my basis of hype, is whether or not YouTube is like, watch this. Watch it. They do that to me. Which is why I'm always surprised when YouTube recommends me something that I actually enjoy. Oh my god, YouTube, you did it! I'm so proud of you right now. I'm suspicious, but I am proud of you. China, I believe. Oh, it should be Chi. Did I say it right? Although you wouldn't probably say the G, would you? I don't know how that works. Because it could be different dialects within... Eternals is part of the MCU, but I haven't seen it yet. That's fair. I only remember... I don't remember who exactly is in there. Except for... What's her face? I'm so bad with names. The one who played Lara Croft in the very first Tomb Raider movie. Angelina. That's her name. Jolie, because it means pretty in French. There's a word I remember. Jolie. Very little French. If I had to go to France, I could probably get by. But just barely. Actually, you know, thinking about it, I probably would start mixing in Spanish and they'd have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, I was just trying to think how I would ask to use the restroom. And I mixed 3 languages together. And none of them English. I need to study more. So his name is pronounced Shang-Chi. Ah, the A is different. Okay. So I was pronouncing it like a Japanese pronunciation. But they don't have a single G. The G would be grouped with some kind of vowel. But it's the A! It's the A that was different. P is correct though. That one's easy. How do you say restroom in French? Do you know? I immediately thought of baño, which is Spanish. That was drilled into me in my several years of Espanol studies. Which I always thought, whenever I had like actual like in-person courses for language, they would always teach you how to say that you speak that language. Like, or ask, do you speak Spanish? ¿Tú habla español? Which, if you're finding out if you can communicate with them when you want to say English, the pan. Alright, that's not salade de pan. You don't pronounce the N. Do you pronounce the N? That always confuses me. I know you never pronounce the H. Never pronounce the H in a word. Just like for some reason, the only, like, besides, like, Dankeschön, the only thing in... Actually, I don't even know if German... If that's... I feel like it's German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch is like the only other thing that I know how to say in German, which makes no sense because I can ask somebody if they speak German and that's it. There you go. It's like, cool. I guess I can say yes and no. Those ones are easy. Pick those up from TV. I guess I could say that in Russian too. I don't know if I know how to say yes in Russian. Or is it just da? Like in German? I think German's just da. Da. And nein. Da. Niet. Aldeban. Sally Day Bane. That's what that is. That's what you wrote. Sally Day Bane. French is difficult. There are too many rules to remember. It's not as bad as English. It's not as bad as English. Like, oh god, English is it's so tough. Especially, like, I like playing games where I can, like, read the voices or I guess read the words and do voices. But I'm always so afraid that I'm just gonna make a fool of myself. Because English is so difficult and there's so many words that I just haven't seen before. I was never a big reader. Actually, growing up, I had trouble focusing, and then also I would read things backwards. So I just didn't read because it was too much of a hassle. You speak German? Yes. Cool. I don't. I couldn't even say I don't. It just... Nine. It should be a rude conversation. You speak German? Yes. No. Yes. Yes, I do. No. But I'm telling you that I do. Yes. Yes, yes, I do. No. Thank you. Dankeschön. And then I know like a smattering of words or phrases in different languages that I couldn't even tell you what they are. You know, actually, Guten Tag, that might actually be German too. I was thinking that was like something much further north, some Scandinavian language, but isn't that's also German, I feel like. Guten Morgen, Guten Tag. German seems like it'd be a tough language to learn because of like the throat sounds. I guess that's the best way I can phrase that. Same with like Middle Eastern languages. I feel like that would be really tough to learn how to do for native English speakers. L's and well, it's not no R sounds in Japanese is tough as it is, and that's only one letter. So you start throwing accents in there in certain ways. You have to put a twist on something. Is Russian like that when you speak? Learn to speak. Do you have to do like it's like a placement of the tongue when you're speaking. That makes sense. Yes, that is German for good morning. Makes sense. Or hello, I suppose. Yeah. I'm sure that they have like a dedicated word for hello. Most places do. As far as in my learning, Japanese doesn't really, though they do have like slang that you would use. But mostly it's just good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. French has bonjour. Bonjour. That means hello, right? That's not like a good afternoon. Or is it? I don't remember. That's also like Hawaiian like that, right? Aloha. It's two words in one. Look at you go. Context is important though. Well, Japanese does have mushi mushi, but that's typically used like for answering phones or calling out to somebody like, hello, you there? Mushi mushi. It's not a greeting. It is a greeting, but not like a I met you on the street, hello kind of thing. I wonder whether other places don't have like just a standard hi. English has a lot of ways to say hello, don't we? Hi. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Bonjour technically means good day. I see. I feel like a phrase like that in English, that means you're leaving. It's not even it's not a greeting, it's an exit. What do you call that? Is it just a goodbye? You have greetings, a departure? Never thought of that. What is the technical, polite way to say those words? Their outro? Something like that? So I was watching World Friends, which I've been a little hooked on. I just because I like to learn slang from different countries and like pick up words here and there. Especially if it's ones that I can understand. Like Europe. Europe's pretty easy to understand. But They had Americans try to guess. People would speak different languages to them while the American was blindfolded, and then they had to guess what language they were speaking. That was a lot of fun. There was a lot of languages in there that I had never even heard of. Although some standard ones, like there was just a Russian speaker. That one was pretty easy to spot. I think the Slavic languages are easy to spot. It's the dialect that may be a little bit more difficult to pick out. They even had a Native American speaker. I don't remember what his language was. It wasn't like one of the anything I've seen in the movies, so it wasn't any of the broadcast across media. I guess there's only like, man, did he say 7 people in the entire world that speak that language fluently? And it was an interesting story because he's been trying to teach like more people on the reservation how to speak their native tongue. It's a sad story. It's sad and inspiring at the same time. It's like pat your head and then stab you in the gut kind of thing. Ah, that's so sweet. Oh, but it's so sad. 7 people in the whole wide world speak this language. I think that would be really hard because I don't know if many tribes in the US did record keeping, and then even if they did, I feel like they would have been burned, lost to the history. It was really sad. I suppose that's happened in many a country, not just the Americas. I know it happened in Africa, right? That whole continent was just ugh. Specifically South Africa, I think, probably, from my understanding. In Russia, there's Privyet, which means hi. I don't even know how to mean that. I can't even. That's the word. That's the word that I ended up giving up learning Russian altogether because I didn't know how to pronounce Z apostrophe D. I don't know how to do that. I'm done. I'm moving on. I didn't even get past hello. That's enough of that. Forget it. I will never learn Russian. Maybe I'll do that. I know that's a thing that I can legally do. Maybe legally is not the word. I can do a lot of legal things. But on stream, I could do a let's learn Russian together, and I can bring up Duolingo and go through like the first couple sections of learning Russian. That should be fun. That should be a lot of fun. They do that with other ones too. They have a bunch on there, don't they? I feel like they even have some made-up ones. Don't they have like Klingon on there? And like one of those Game of Thrones languages? Was it Duolingo that has that? I feel like one of the ones that I looked at. My Japanese I'm learning through Rosetta Stone, which is good and sometimes incredibly frustrating. Because they don't use English at all. It's just you learn through seeing the language in use. Except for some of the pictures that they show you. I don't know what the hell's happening in this picture. You just have 2 people standing by each other. What is supposed to be happening in this image? I don't know the context. Luckily, some of those they do have, like you can click on the image and it'll give you a translation of what is supposed to be said in the image. It's like kind of backwards, reverse engineered, I guess. That's not the phrase. really like this beat. This is like one of the first from that. His name is Eric. No, sound producer, music maker. What do they call those nowadays? It's not a DJ. He's just makes music. This was one of the first ones I downloaded, but it didn't seem like it would be a fitting for like a intro or outro. And then I wasn't sure how much I'd actually use the chatting one. I gotta have people who chat with me, and sometimes it's only you. Not that everybody that shows up has to chat with me. I just like it. I like to chat sometimes. And there's specific situations like Dobre. They do something with the R, right? There's like a... Do they roll it? Is it a rolled R? Like Dobre? It's gonna be too hard to explain through text, I'm sure. This is why I gave up in the first place. Dobre... Utra? Which means good morning. And Dobre... Din? Which means good afternoon. And Dobre feature? I say this super American accent. Dobre feature. Which means good evening. And there's nochi. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 right there. Noi. Yes, they roll their R's. Like dobre. Like that, or is it more rolled like dobre? I have to practice that. That's also a skill. I didn't realize was a skill to roll your R. If you don't do it, you lose it. Dobre. That's more Hispanic languages. But then Japanese is le. It's like a cross between an R and an L. It's a fun trying to learn that one. It's all about the tongue placement, right? For that one, like you say the American R or Ray. I don't think the tip of your tongue doesn't touch the roof of your mouth at all. Ray. Dobre. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think my tongue even touches the top of my roof, like the roof of my mouth. But in Japanese, the tip of your tongue actually touches right behind your teeth. I like when trying to learn a new language like that, somebody will break it down to the literal placement of where it goes, because you can hear it, but you can't figure out necessarily how to repeat that. I like when they do that. I actually watched a video a long time ago on how to roll R's, and that's exactly what he did. The guy in the video was like the placement of how the tongue goes. And that's how I learned how to roll my R's. You should look at that video. It's a weird thing to search for, and I don't know how I came across it, because I'm pretty sure I did not just search for how to roll R's. But I found it in... I went through like description of exactly like where to place the tongue on the roof of the mouth. That's actually helped me a lot in learn how to pronounce things. Now what I need to do is get over the mild embarrassment of trying to say the word correctly versus in a botched American accent. So I feel like there's like some people, you're not Japanese. Say it like you should normally say it. Konnichiwa. Do you ever get that? Like learning French or Russian? You try to, I would assume, but correct me if I'm wrong. You try to say it like a native speaker, correct? I mean, that's why else would you learn the language if you can't communicate correctly? But what's the point of learning it? But do you ever get flack? You get flack for like actually trying to say it like a native versus a stupid American? I can say that because not all Americans are stupid, and quite a few will do that. Actually try to sound native, so that it's not all botched. Terrible. But I've gotten like flack for it before, so now it's like when I come across it, I'm very like meek about it sometimes, and will just bypass the accent altogether or speaking it correctly to just not be embarrassed. And then later I think about it, I'm like, God, that's so stupid. How embarrassing. Konnichiwa. It just sounds wrong. It's like if you ever watch poorly dubbed animes. Ugh. One of my biggest pet peeves is when they do English dubbed animes, but they mess the name all up. Oh, it drives me insane. I get irrationally angry about it. Especially if I've seen the anime in the Japanese version and then was like, hey, now I can listen to it and do other things. And then they just botch it all to hell. Like when I was watching a while ago, one of the character's name was Shimamura, but the English dub pronounced it Shimamura. I thought my head was gonna explode. So as a cartoon character, steam would have been literally pouring out of my ears. I was so angry. Shimamura? I was visiting my brother pre-pandemic, and I was doing a lesson on Duolingo when it had me say that phrase. I did the accent, and my brother asked me if I had to say it like that. See, that's what bothers me. It's why I get so nervous about various things. It's like not only language, but language specifically, especially as a streamer. It's like I want to say it correctly, but then I get all nervous and end up botching it because I'm nervous, and I don't want to be embarrassed and say it. Oh, there was friggin' Kaiko trying to sound like a native Japanese person, Nihongo Jozo, and so I say it like that, and then I'm embarrassed because I know how to say it properly and I didn't do it. It's the same way with singing. I don't sing a lot in public ever, actually. Like a handful of times in my whole life, because it only takes one person, usually some brother, right? A brother, because that was mine. A brother telling you shut up, you can't sing. Oh, I didn't know I couldn't, but now I do. Thank you. I guess I won't do that ever again in my life. It's taken a long time. I'm still not quite there, but I do want to do like a karaoke stream eventually, so I'm working on getting over that. Now I can get over trying to pronounce Spanish, French, and Japanese in actual way it's supposed to be pronounced. French is harder though, because I've forgotten how to say everything. Except for like your basic ones. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Kaiko. I asked if he speaks French like an English person when he speaks to his French coworkers. Probably, right? Or does he speak like a... No, opposite. He probably speaks like he's speaking French, right? He probably doesn't have the freaking botched accent, I imagine. Or maybe he does. Who knows? Your brother could be like that. feel like some people just give up too. Like, yeah, I'm never gonna learn it, so you know what I meant. Sometimes I really don't. I think my brother the other day asked me if I had seen like a second part of an anime and he just said the character's name, but he said it like an American or English speaker would without any effort, and I had no idea what he was talking about. Like, I don't know what you're saying to me. I don't understand what that word is. And then our friend was like, he means this show? Oh, I didn't get that at all. The letters are the same. I didn't get the accent. Which is, I think maybe there's like a disconnect too, right? Because there's usually the first people who are like, I can't understand their accent. Speak clear English. Alright, well, speak clear Japanese, man. Speak clear French. He's required to be bilingual, so he has to speak correctly when he speaks French. Well, there's his answer. Yes, you have to do the accent. That's why I would get bad grades in Spanish, because I didn't know how to roll my R's back then. So instead of saying I'm gonna mess it up because I've been trained. Instead of saying dog correctly, I would say perro. My teacher was like, no, Kaiko, no, that is not the word. Say it correctly. I don't know how to say it correctly. Perro. I still have trouble with the word, obviously, on the spot. I haven't rolled my R's in a long time now. There's like a practice you can do. You go through and say all the R vowels. R-A, R-E, R-I, R-O, R-U, R-I, R, sometimes Y. It's not one. I mean, it is, but it's not one to practice. I think I'll do that. I may do a language stream one day. But it's getting pretty late. For me, anyway. Since you're on a nighttime schedule. I guess it would be pretty early for you. Is this like 10 a.m. for you, or how does that work? Do you start at when did I start when I worked nights? I think I started at 11. I worked 11 to 7. So yeah, technically I'd be on my way to work if I still had that job. Well, not really, because I lived... I don't know how I kept the job. Honestly, so streaming is like the only thing I'm ever on time for. Literally. Well, that and like doctor's appointments. If I have to pay, I'm gonna be on time for that. Work, anything, like school I was on time for. Anything else, meeting with friends, going out, going to a movie, I am late to everything. So when I worked nights, I worked at a hotel, and I lived less than 5 minutes away from the hotel. I was late all the time. Every single time I was late. Yep, I'm gonna be going to bed at 6 a.m. I work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Oh, 12 hours, gross. I did one of those too. I did the 12-hour schedules. I didn't like it. It was nice to have days off, but you're just so exhausted, especially in the winter. Ugh. Live in a winter area. You go to work, it's dark. You leave work, it's dark. I came to the surface to not be in the dark all the time. I don't want artificial light. I want the sun, damn it. I like the sun. I don't go out in it a lot. I burn easily. My skin's very pale, as you can see. It's sensitive to eyes too, but That's what sunglasses are for. Sunblock too, it doesn't always work, especially for the top of my head. Yeah, thin hair. It doesn't look like it, but I do. 6 a.m. I guess I can't say much. If I don't have to work, can I have like a week off? I may go to bed on time. I may not. Who knows? It's up in the air. I've had days where I've gone to bed at 5 a.m. Gotten up at 8. Wide awake. Body, what's wrong with you? And every time it's like, it doesn't matter, we're just gonna nap in the middle of the day, it's fine. We'll just start this all over again. Don't you want sleep troubles? Troubles? There's not an A in that. What is that word? Troubles? I do know English. I do a French stream too. I'd like to brush up on my French. I got a lot of ideas for streams. I need to be able to stream more during the week. I mean, 4 is enough. I work full time, so I think that's enough. Plus I do other things on the side, but learning Japanese and trying to relearn how to play the guitar, and also the ukulele, and trying to brush up on my art skills, and everything else. Life's busy. I just have a lot of ideas for streams that I want to be able to do. I like to do just a chatting stream too. I guess that's kind of what this ended up being. I don't remember when I stopped playing, but I feel like it's been an hour. But I wasn't prepared. Usually I have topics prepared if I want to do just a chat. I didn't have anything prepared today. I like to tell stories. I got a lot of stories. I got a lot of history. I got a lot of stories that, if you think too deeply, it might make you sad. But it's really funny because they're all really funny stories. And you look back and like, dear whatever you believe in, this can't be real. I assure you, it is. You have to stay tuned for those though. But I'm gonna call it because I am out of drink. My position is pretty lax. Okay, well that's good. So it shouldn't be too bad. Then the hard part for you probably be staying awake. That was my issue at the hotel. I learned because I did the desk night audit, and for the most part it was pretty easy. Like I didn't have a lot of guests because it was a night. I worked 11 to 7. Most people had already checked in and were sleeping by then. It wasn't like I lived in a rural area, semi-populated. It wasn't a very big town at the time, so the hotel didn't get a lot of business as it was. I mean, it had enough. Like, there's a big military base close by that had like seasonal training. So during like summer and winter, or whenever they do their training, it would be busy in there. But again, they were always there, checked in before 11. It was usually pretty relaxing. But the trick was, don't sit in the boss's chair because her chair was super comfy. And as soon as I sat down, it was like my face planted into the desk. I could not stay awake. It was bad. Well, the lobby was really big though, and I do remember like kicking the soccer ball around in there to keep myself awake. I was not responsible. I don't know how. I don't know how I kept a job. But because I get it done, I'd get it done super quickly and then be bored for the rest of the night. Yeah, that part's gonna be rough if I don't have any material to run. So it's not even one of those situations where if you're like done with your work, you can go home. You gotta stay there anyway. That's gonna be rough. It's reading material? Although that didn't work for me either. A couple times. But also, it would just tax my brain and I'd be like, alright, we're going to sleep then. Have a quick nap in the boss's chair and wait for morning. I gotta put a breakfast out and interact with the first people getting up to leave. It was a pretty easy job. Very quiet. I did like it. I moved, that's why I couldn't keep it. Also, I mean, life goals isn't to work at a hotel, right? So... Well, there wasn't, like, looking like this, I couldn't get into, like, a day position where it'd be, like, a manager position. So it was always just going to be night clerk if I stayed there. Not only that, but I can't leave until my leave comes in. Oh, that's even worse. I mean, see, if they're late. Ugh. If they're a half hour late, you gotta work 12 and a half. God, that's... I see why that's necessary. If your position is one that has, like, it's constant, you gotta... Whatever you guys are doing has to happen, consistently. I can see that. I can see why would that be important, but man, that's... Rely on your fellow human, I guess. I'm assuming you are human, and not a demon. Because then, good luck. Who knows? Demons are weird. Demons be weird like that. Some of them are super reliable, some of them not at all. Sometimes I'm reliable, so if it's time related, don't count on it, man. Well, some of them are very punctual, though. I wouldn't mind that trait. I think I traded it for something else, probably. I don't know what, though. Not punctuality, maybe ethic? I'm usually a pretty good worker unless I'm bored. And then it's touch and go. I don't like that. I wish I could change it, but it's like... It's usually what will happen is if I'm really bored in a job, I will bring it to a supervisor, manager, people leader, whatever you want to call them. Be like, hey, I need something else to do. I'm losing focus, which means in Kaiko terms, that's I'm getting to the point where I don't care about this job anymore. And then it's up to them to give me appropriate work. And if they do not, then it's their fault if I lose interest. But I can't control that. Can't make myself interested in mundane tasks. Give me something interesting to work on. Or I'm going to spend all day on Wikipedia reading about who the hell knows what. And maybe it will be job related, maybe it won't. Sometimes it is. I can write that one off. I don't feel so bad at the end of the day. But when it's not, it's like, man, what am I even doing here? I feel like garbage because they didn't give me enough work to do. I just shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't feel bad because I told you. Give me something to work on. Well, you said that starts tomorrow. Good luck on your first night. I'm sure tomorrow probably won't be an issue because this is the first time, I imagine. I think the first week will probably be okay. Maybe the ones after that will be a challenge. Maybe the first 3 days might be okay. I think that's how, like, humans adapt to things. 3 days, right? Sleep is going to be a challenge. That would be my biggest thing. But I'm out of drink. That means we're out of time. I'm Kaiko. Thanks for watching. And hope to see you in the next stream. Maybe, if you're free. You specifically. Anybody else, I hope to see you in the next stream. Have a good night. And good luck. Bye-bye.